Welcome back to another episode of This is Africa. I'm your host, Andy Buchanan, and this week my girlfriend and I are going to be joining a group of boys from South Africa and Texas who are doing their annual holiday on the Rivergod on the Zambezi River. These boys are looking to catch some tiger fish, do some birding, and folks, something tells me they might even be dancing. So sit back, relax, and enjoy another episode of This is Africa, the Rivergod.
James and I were at the Dallas Safari Club show, and I don't know if he knew Cuban beforehand or not, but we certainly saw the booth, and well, this is right down our alley. And then it was pretty easy to fill the slots once you explained it to people what you were going to do. So
the guys that we came with, I mean, two guys from the United States I've known for 20 years. It's a bonding experience. It actually is so much better than a lodge because you're sort of on top of each other, but in a good way.
It's tough fishing all day. You've got to have something nice to come back to.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we got a bit of foam under the carpet. Yeah, that's nice. Guys, that's Tongi. He's the main man in the kitchen.
I mean, I've been in the safari industry for over 30 years. And I tell you what he can do in that little kitchen is remarkable. This concept is just remarkable. It's fantastic. And the organization, and it's seamless.
So generally, how we market ourselves, we're very transparent because obviously for something like this, we're not in a, luxurious lodge. It's quite rustic. So we're very open about what this is. So the type of people generally coming are those type of people where they don't mind, camping, as it were. Guys, just to give you a bit of sleeping arrangements, there's obviously 4 pods upstairs. I doubt anyone wants to share a tent, so you guys can decide who wants to sleep upstairs, and we'll put 3 beds out on the bank that's where myself and Andy and everyone will sleep. So you guys can either chop and change, or you can pick your bed and that's your bed for the week. It's up to you guys. And guys, please make yourselves at home. This is your boat now. Just make it your home. Help yourselves to whatever you need. Guys, on a day-to-day basis, kind of what we're going to be doing is, we'll get up in the mornings, have a cup of tea on the fire, kind of decide what you want to do that day. By no means, guys, there's a schedule. You guys decide what you want to do when you want to do it. I'm not going to be like, guys, we're doing this, we're doing that. We kind of discuss it beforehand, whether you want to go fishing or chill out or go for a walk. It's all up to you guys on a day-to-day basis. And obviously we can split up if you want. But some guys want to go walking, some guys want to go fishing. We can do either or. So we'll kind of discuss that as we go. And please don't feel any pressure that, this is a holiday, so enjoy yourselves. Okay.
So the food has been next level, really. And we always tease that we want to steal him and put him in our suitcase and take him home again. No, the food, the service, and just as I said earlier, it's so seamless. These guys all know their job so well and they're so polite. It's just fantastic.
On any fishing adventure, any fisherman will tell you that there's always one guy who is way too excited to catch fish. And on this particular trip, it was James Quinn, also more commonly known as Quinn Diesel. Quinn Diesel was always ready to catch fish.
I'm so excited I could burst.
We've got 2 different boats, so we're going to split up. Teams are going in one boat and in another boat, so let's see what this afternoon brings.
Guys, so what we're going to be doing here is catching chesa. The little hook there, because I've got very, very small mouths. So pretty much what you want to do is just put enough so the hook's covered, and you throw it along this little reed bank here into that little hole there. And what they're going to be doing is going to be quite an aggressive bite to start off with. You don't want to strike too early because you've got to actually let it get in his mouth. So as it's biting, you want to slowly lift your rod, and as you're lifting your rod, you'll feel the pull, and you literally just lift your rod and hopefully have the fish on. So that's kind of the game plan. So each get a rod, put some worm on, and just chuck it out the back here. Good man.
Snorter. Put it on the wall.
Yeah!
Well then, guys, you see how small their mouths are?
Yeah.
What a pretty fish, eh?
Yeah, very. So then its cousin Nkupi is the same. It's got a small mouth like that. But it's a lot darker, and it's got actual stripes that run up and down there.
Oh, yo! Good catch!
He's all yours now.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Nearly lost that fella.
Hey!
Well done, buddy. Keep going, boys. Just cutting up the tiger bait here. We call them chesa cutlets. Just from the spine down to the belly. And the reason we do it this way is that we can maximize the amount of bait out of one fish. So we'll maximize 4 or 5 baits out of one fish. Putting the bait in, you want as much of the hook sticking out as possible.
Okay.
If you bury the hook too much, it's not gonna. If the tiger bites, it's not gonna sit because their mouth's so hard. You want as much of the hook sticking out as possible because generally a big tiger is gonna come and grab that whole thing. Okay. If you bury the hook too far in, when you strike, there's gonna be nothing sticking out to actually hook a fish. So that's why we literally just stick it in like that.
Just that?
Just like that.
Oh, no.
All right.
Don't use away.
I'll see that. Go for it. Go now.
Yeah, guys. Yeah. So just spread yourselves out, corner, corner, corner.
And just sort of.
So initially, when you get a bite, it's gonna be a very inconsistent tug. But also depending on the fish. You know, sometimes they just pick up and go, especially if they're schooling. If they're schooling, it's going to be a very inconsistent bite and aggressive to start because he's trying to get the bait away from his friends and kind of eat on his own. So, but generally what you want to do, you want to wait for him, pull line, get the bait in his mouth. Once he's pulling, let him eat, a little bit of patience, and then once kind of second or third run, and then once he's kind of eaten the bait and he's pulling line, the most important is there has to be that momentum of him pulling line for you to set the hook.
This is my first time. My first time to be here. It's wonderful. I don't know what I was going to expect, but it's just the grandness of it all, just the size of everything, the width of the river, the mountain ranges in the backs, the different trees, and then just floating the river, and you're seeing animals everywhere. Elephant, crocodile, hippos, everywhere you look near the boat. It's unexplainable, but it's just glorious. It's more than I can ever imagine. Just the amount of the birds and the animals just everywhere and in very close proximity. So you get up and close and personal to it. So it was great. They're amazing fish. They're finicky. Caught them and brought them in, but just the amount of fight and the power.
Hey! More, keep him like that,
Feel your heart pumping. Until you got it in the boat, you weren't sure you were going to land this thing.
All right. Yeah.
Good man.
There we go.
Those teeth, when you pull it out of the water, it's exhilarating.
Okay, 2.8 kilos. All right, Hunter, let's get a photo. Good man.
Yes. That's cool.
Well done. Good
Thank
job.
you, sir.
Well
Yes,
done.
that's
Good
fun.
job.
Well done. That's fun.
The beauty of it, I mean, the surroundings here are just magnificent, and actually the fishing's a bonus. Whether you catch one or not is really irrelevant. It's just being out here. It's not about the fishing, but the fishing is a bonus and it's fun to fish.
Keep going, quick.
Making a meal out of this. There's a nice fish.
Whoa.
Fuck that.
Oh!
I just said you'd be the loser.
No.
You know, the more you rip someone off, the more you like them. So we like to rip each other off and just have fun.
Oh, but it takes a good fisherman to catch a fish that big.
Yeah, it does.
You know what you did wrong? James, Willie, can I tell you what you did wrong?
Did you not even change your bait? No, come now.
Should I?
New bait, please. Yeah.
Very nice fish though, Jackie. Well done.
Do you know what happened there, Queenie?
What?
Your rod was straight down and you
Yeah.
lifted straight up and it popped the hook.
Yeah. But I couldn't really sort of, because he was...
Yeah, that's why it's quite important, guys. When it gets to the boat, you got to leave quite a bit of line out.
Line on it.
So when he pulls it, you got a bit of give. Where it's too short like that, it can pull the hook quite easy.
I bet he catches it though.
Oh. Well done. Well done.
Check out that. Ooh, Justin.
That was by the skin of your teeth, as you can say, buddy.
Bad fish.
Huh?
Not a bad fish.
Dead right.
3.5. Very nice.
But we had action every day, and we all caught, which was great. But just being on the water, I catch myself chuckling, having a beer, and just, oh, there's another elephant, you know, or check out that herd of water buck. It's being on the water. That was the thing for me the most. And I haven't had shoes on for a week either, which is nice.
I think everyone has to be on the Zambezi. If you live in Africa, I think the Zambezi has a soul. It's a place that you've all got to come and see. And I think everyone secretly would like to visit the Zambezi because you hear lots about it. So even down south in South Africa, I mean, I know lots of friends that haven't been, but they wish they could come. So it's a special place, it really is. So yeah, I mean, South Africans like to come up here. And also we like the Zimbabweans, you know, they're nice people. So it's a good place to come visit, and it's got a soul, this river's got a soul.
Well, I don't know how many people get to sit on a beach at the sunrise on the Zambezi River, having just had awesome food the night before and slept very well on a big queen-size bed, hearing lions at night. I don't think that's an experience most folks get. You go down the river and you're dodging hippos and you're seeing more elephants. In fact, on the way home last night, our last trip over, we counted 22 elephants just in one little flat. And so, unless you can go find that somewhere else, this is where you need to be. Yeah, you wake up to the sunrise and yeah, everybody goes and just gets ready to go. You go sit by a campfire and start the BSing where it left off the night before. Then we sit out under a tent, and you wouldn't believe the cooking, as you know. The food is awesome. Then we split up on the boat, talk some more trash, and then go fishing.
Besides the fishing, I mean, the bird watching is unbelievable. It's a birders' paradise because there's a lot of birds that are obviously living along the river, but then you see the bushveld birds as well. Nice to see and nice to observe. So if the fishing's quiet, it's never really quiet because you're spending your time looking at the birds, and it just makes for a great day. And if you're a keen birder, and most of us on our boat are, I mean, you see things that you don't see at home, you know, just silly things like, you know, just yellow-billed storks, and you see things that are quite exotic like bat-hawks, red-necked falcon. You know, we don't see those things often. We had a great day yesterday, and I lost a very nice fish, but the boat caught 3 fish, so everyone's very happy and we had an awesome time. Now we're going to kill them today. Yeah, baby.
It's been coming for a while now. Eyesight is not nearly what it used to be, and so you got your sunglasses on because of the sun, and then you need to put a worm on. So it's a constant change of glasses off, sunglasses off, ordinary glasses on, trying to thread the worm.
And watch this, I can't see what the fuck I'm doing. There you go.
It was a battle, I have to admit.
Ish. Ish.
How do you like that?
Fish.
That's what I'm talking about. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, we're on ya!
Fish. Yeah, that's good enough.
This is worth putting on all those worms, mate.
Hell yeah, you only need one. Well, first catch of the day. Not the biggest one you've ever seen in your life, but there it is. I don't even know what species that is.
That's a bream, I think.
Is it a bream?
I think so. Like a little happy or whatever they're called.
I'll have to ask that fella.
Yeah, Zambezi happy.
Is that a snorter?
Yeah, that's as big as I get. I don't get much bigger than that.
The Zambezi happy.
Yeah. Well, not that happy right now, but sure he will be if I toss him back up. Should I toss him back?
Yeah.
I mean, we're not keeping him for any. Well, we haven't got any broomfish yet for supper.
The Zambezi River, and particularly the Rivergod, is renowned for being the best destination for catching lots and lots of tigerfish. But everybody knows that every once in a while you do get a slow day, and well, let's just say a slow day didn't get in the way of these boys having a good old time. Roll tape.
King of Peter Finley.
Her hands are never cold.
Yeah, well done. Thank you, guys. Yeah. Awesome.
Cheers.
Come to me. Come to me.
Oh my goodness, how funny. Anyway, folks, a slow day of fishing means one day closer to a good day of fishing.
The reason I'm cutting all these fins off and preparing it like I am is you don't want the bait to be twisting in the current because it's flowing water here. As we're drifting, you want the bait to kind of sit and float in the water. And if we don't do what I'm doing here, just cutting the ends off, it starts to spin in the water with the current. So I'm trying to get away with it. That's how I'm preparing it now. There we go. We're here, line that guy. Nice. He's on.
Fisher Bobbins! Yeah! Hey! Oh, brilliant. Put a tag on the Zambezi. Yes! Well done. Thank you, sir. Yo, thank you, guys. Let's get it back in. Jeez, that's cool. Awesome. Yeah. Tom! Yeah, that was awesome. Thanks, guys. Well done, brother. Yo, that was fun. Abnormal heart rate detected. That's so funny. Some pretty fish. Look at that. It's awesome. Thank you. Tiger on board. Well done, boy. Yes. That's bloody cool. That's sick. Do no BM. Cheers, guys. Good afternoon. Well done. Cheers, mate. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. Thanks, guys. Wonderful day. Thank you so much. Yeah, well done, boys.
What an absolutely breathtaking place. Folks, regardless of what group of adventurers you are, I do urge you to book your trip on rivergodadventures.com, and we'll see you right here next week for more hunting on This Is Africa.